So what are the top 10 reasons for divorce? Number 1, leaping before really looking. When couples tie the knot without really knowing what they're getting into or who they're agreeing to be hitched to, the chances for failure are much higher. Number 2, failure to communicate. I'm not just quoting Cool Hand Luke for fun. Not being able to communicate properly is a marriage killer. Learning those skills are crucial for marital bliss. Number 3, stepping out. Research suggests 41% of people engage in physical or emotional infidelity. These acts of infidelity between the genders are almost evenly split. Number 4, boring bedroom. I'm not talking about dull drapes here. I think you know what I mean. Spicing up that part of your marriage reduces infidelity or spousal cheating. No one goes out for fast food when they've got a good meal at home. Number 5, loss of autonomy. When a couple initially decides to marry, it is not uncommon for both parties to hold grandiose visions about the future. Often lost in the equation are relational roles, which necessarily impact one or both persons' level of autonomy. Research conducted on breakups and divorce suggests that 24% of men felt a lack of autonomy in their relationship, and women around 44%. The ability to be with someone while also maintaining a sense of independence is a key ingredient for a successful long-term marriage. It is for this reason couples are encouraged to engage in premarital counseling as a way of exploring the topic of autonomy before getting hitched. Number 6, money and financial issues. This particular reason for divorce should not come as a surprise to you. The truth is that money is a major problem in many marriages. In fact, the majority of divorce-related surveys suggest money is one of the biggest reasons couples split. Even long-standing couples have found their marriage in trouble because of strong disagreements about spending, savings, and general financial decision-making. Financial inequity, meaning who is bringing what to the table, are also major reasons behind divorce. Number 7, alcohol and drugs. Believe it or not, alcohol and drugs are a major reason why many marriages end. In one study, it was reported that as many as 45% of couples decide to split because of substance dependence issues. Abuse of alcohol and drugs in marriages cause a host of other problems, including financial and emotional difficulties. Substance abuse can also lead to heated arguments and, in some cases, physical violence. Number 8, lack of romance. Romance is a construct that can be hard to understand. At its core, we're talking about having some level of passion in the relationship that goes beyond mere physical closeness. The research suggests that women like to feel their husbands make them feel special in some way. Men, on the other hand, prefer some form of admiration from their wives. A lack of romance can sometimes be traced to a fear of intimacy, which may not become immediately apparent during the initial stages of a relationship. Number 9, differences in background. This point in many ways relates to reason number 1. Many marriages end because of fundamental differences in background. These differences can be cultural, familial, and economic. Because some couples decide to marry too quickly, they can often overlook major differences that exist between one another. This is particularly true regarding spiritual and religious beliefs. Number 10, boredom with the other person. A lack of excitement about a spouse is our final reason many couples get divorced. Simply put, when one or both parties in the relationship believe their marriage is no longer fun or no longer interesting, withdrawal and drifting can occur. As you might imagine, this can also cause a spouse to have a wandering eye or out-and-out cheat. Boredom can also spark conversations about having an open marriage, which some spouses turn to as a way of salvaging their marriages.